My name is Tim Ria here with Digital Live at the WebMD Wellness Lounge and Studio. We are rocking out. He's wearing something that you haven't seen before, and this is Tadashi Shimizu with JINS beam all the way from Japan.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So how's your day going so far?
Well, it's pretty good. Lots of customers and visitors here.
Yeah, it's crazy packed. I've
Indeed,
never seen so many people.
It's the first time indeed for us to be here.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
So I'm curious, what's your impressions of CES so far?
It's really huge. Lots of people are up and running.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see what you're launching in Japan, the US right now, and you're actually wearing it. And what's really cool with technology now is everything is being miniaturized, and I can't even tell you're wearing some really interesting glasses.
Yeah, let me start with our company. So we are JINS, the biggest retailer of eyewear industry in Japan.
Okay.
And we are developing a new type of wearable device, which we call JINS MIM.
JINS wear.
Yeah, it's a daily eyewear. So this is it actually.
JINS.
Yeah, JINS. Yeah. So this is eyewear. So you can try it off if you want to. So looking like a normal pair of eyewear.
So every year I get a pair of glasses from the show floor. We're going to trade up. We're going to trade up this year.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So what this does is actually two things. One is to capture your eye movements, for example, blinks.
I noticed right off the bat, it's like, it's really nice and clear. Okay.
Let's see. And the other one is to see your body motion.
Okay.
So eyewear is basically sitting on your face all the time. So it is suitable to look at your eyes all the time.
Yeah.
So for example, imagine, if you are getting sleepy while driving. So in fact, so your blinks less and less and slower and slower. Okay. And it's always applications.
My eyes are drying up.
Yeah. And application lets you see, say you need to wake up Tim for your safety.
So this is connected to the phone. Okay.
Bluetooth. It's not really now, but we can demo it if you want to. And later.
Yeah.
And then another one is 6-axis sensor sitting here.
Okay.
So because eyewear sits in here, embedded here.
Okay.
So eyewear sits right above the spine. It's an ideal place for you.
Okay.
For the device to see the body motion, body movements, especially walking patterns.
Okay.
This is an example. So the device says you're 45% on your right leg, or 50% on the left side. Exactly.
Yeah, I was part of watching a study, and your eyeballs are really interesting. If they're off, it offsets your whole body. It wrecks your whole day. Yeah.
So it's a slightly different one, but six-axis looking at your body motion, whereas the sensor's here, looking at into the eyes.
Okay.
And if we stick to medical or healthcare, the device actually has been developed with one of the prominent professors in Japan, which is called Ryuta Kawashima, who is the inventor of Nintendo DS.
Oh, the inventor of Nintendo DS.
Exactly, yeah. And then according to him, he's a specialist in neuroscience. So the early stage patient of cognitive diseases, for example, Parkinson, Alzheimer, might have some tendencies in changing the walking eye patterns.
Really?
Yeah, indeed. So according to him, and he's been working on that.
Okay.
So again, eye movements, walking patterns, exactly what JINS MIM is doing.
Wow.
So that's one of the enormous potential we believe that could deliver in some time in the future.
Okay.
But not only for this medical field, but since, there's words saying eyes speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Or it is another number, which is 87%, or 87%.
87%
of outside information of you comes through your eyes.
Really?
So knowing how your eyes behave is knowing what you think, for example.
So what is a sensor picking up?
Can you hold it, please?
Yeah.
So you've got electrical potentials on the surface of the eyeballs.
Okay.
And along with these eye movements, the potential, the position of the potentials move accordingly. So here, we've got 3 sensors, electrodes, capturing the differences in terms of the distance between right and left. So that's what it's doing. So they capture not only blinks, but also the eye moves into 8 directions.
Okay. Interesting. So over time, I can actually see what's going on with my body, and if I'm driving, from Las Vegas to Seattle, I start to get tired.
It's going to be a longer way, though.
Very cool.
So that's what it's doing. And a couple of some, practical, information is we've got 3 types of products under the name of JINS MIM. One is we call academic pack, which is only allowing researchers and academia to reach raw data of JINS MIM.
How do I get a pair?
You can buy it, of course. And
I want these.
yeah. Academic Pack will be released at the end of April. And the second one is April. And the second one is SDK, which stands for Software Development.
Okay, so I can get an SDK. So developers out there can go to your website.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the website?
JINSmeme.com.
So that's JINS.
Yeah, JINS meme. Just Google JINS meme. So that hits you. And then, so we want to welcome as many developers as possible so that they can enrich the platform of JINS meme. Besides those third-party applications, we are currently developing our own official application.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then for at the consumer side, the launch timing will be sometime in autumn this year in Japan and the United States as well.
Okay. You knocked that ball out of the park. That was great. Welcome to CES.
Thank you very much.
And people can catch up with your website. And I'm just very fascinated to follow up and kind of see how your company progresses.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show. Nice work.
Thank you very much, Tim.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.